pajamas. And I'm preparing to go to work. My shift just changed for this week. I'm not morning, I'm at night. And I spend my morning reading, trying to read in English, find more books in English, even though here they're more expensive, I think, because it's harder for them to bring them to Romania. So the books in Romanian are more cheap, but they're not that nice because the translators are just not, I'm so sorry, doing the best job. So I've been reading, I'm trying a new book, and because the translations are funky, they're funky in Romanian, they just are. And I wanted to show you guys, this is from camera because I said no for so many years to film photography, but I decided in Greece, I went in Greece for New Year's Eve, and I decided to just shoot a little bit, you know, see if I like it. And it's actually a very nice thing for you to do, and I would recommend it because it just, you know, when you have it in your hand, it just makes you like, puts a gun at your you know, at your head and says, look for beauty around you, which as an adult you kind of like are being negligent. You're neglecting that aspect, you know, finding beauty towards you're like this. You just keep on going, you know, focusing on what you have to do and like not stop and play and engage with the things around you. So this tool helps you because you're like, ooh, that tree form looks nice, ooh, that upholster looks nice, and maybe you just wouldn't have engaged with that if you didn't have this. But this creates a performance out of the ordinary, so naturally you're just more drawn to accepting the things you're observing. I am coming with you with this new vlog. So today's gonna be like just another day living. I spoke with my roommate. I love design for newspapers, so this morning I sent like 2 emails. We don't know. I most likely, no, all the times I've been rejected because it's a very niche pathway and not a lot of jobs. The roommate. And today I thought maybe to do a little bit of a talk, a girl talk about mental health and how finding my purpose and my place in subculture helped me become who I am today. So that was something I just realized not long ago, that because my style is shifting, is changing, and I'm seeing it every single day. Like the clothes I like, the clothes I look for, the things I enjoy buying, they change, and I feel like, or even the music I'm listening to, and sometimes I feel like I'm an imposter. Like I used to be so punk, and I used to love, like, I don't know, hardcore bands, and now I'm like very girly pop, very bimbo, and I'm like, why do I like this stuff? Is this a way I try and infantilize myself to try and gain a little bit of control over the fact that I'm growing up? It's just like doing all things cutesy, a way to like just take some time and be like, okay, I don't need to be an adult, I can, you know, like cute stuff. Is this like a way you're trying to like hold on to like your childhood? Maybe, but maybe it's just growing up and your tastes are not necessarily changing, but just taking different forms, you know. because I like the things from the past too, but I don't just like them. I like more things. So I feel sometimes like an imposter, you know. Like I go to a show or like I don't know. I say that I like hardcore music, but I feel like an imposter because I don't listen to it every day like I used to. But that's normal. That's just part of, of finding more different versions and facets of yourself, and that's perfectly fine. But I have to give it credit. I have to give it credit for me being here today and helping with my mental health. The biggest help in life for me as a teenager navigating like growing up in a small little town with nothing to do was like belonging to a subculture. It gave me purpose, it gave me direction, it gave me meaning, even though I didn't want to like, you know, do this career or do that, or like I was like focused on something. I was focused on following that path of the subculture, the subgroup, like believing in the same things, going in a direction, you know. It helped me, it like nurtured me. I found the home in it, you know, and it's so interesting. It's something so simple. My parents wouldn't even understand, like, you just outgrew it, or like, why does it matter that much to you? Well, it was a home for me, you know, in those like dark nights and dark days, you know, being able to just like put my headphones and listen to my noisy music. It just like felt like home. Like it was an escape from the overall shitty life I had going on for me, you know, expressing myself towards that fashion, but not that individualistic that I'm doing now, like more structured. It was like having a uniform, almost like the punk uniform, you know, belonging. It gave me the sense of belonging in a small town where I was belonging in nothing. I wasn't belonging at school, I wasn't belonging with my friends, I wasn't belonging in my family. So it gave me a sense of belonging, which I think is so important. And now with the passing of time, I'm like trying different stuff, you know, and I just miss it. I think this is like the point of this, just like to express my gratitude to like music and subcultures, because just it was my, not my second home, my home. It was my first and only home, and I feel like a bitch for like not sticking up with it and being like super consistent, as I see people in their, I don't know, 40s still being consistent and, you know, dressing the same, and like, I don't know, I feel like a little bit of an imposter, as I told you, but I think it's just part of life. I'm trying to forgive myself, but yeah, it helped me. It is a tool. So if you have problems with that, if you stumble upon this video, if you're a young person, I would suggest focusing on that, finding your like place. I remember I was watching like, I don't know, like a girl Amber that was doing like putting up posters like this in her room and doing her like emo hair and doing like these like side cuts, animal print. I don't know. That gave me a lot of artistic motivation and, you know, develop my style, because my style right now wouldn't be as it was, no, wouldn't be as it is if it wasn't how it was, you know. So it's like a foundation of style. So I think that's very important in finding your style. A lot of people are asking me like at work or random people, how do you have such a like, I don't know, weird style? It's like just building on top of things, you know, building on top of subcultures, current things I saw in like weird ass movies from like the 40s. Everything is building your style, you know. It's just like everything is stocking in your head, in your little cabeza, and just like building up and building up. You're like, you think, oh, I'm having such a original ass idea. No, you're not. No, you're not. It's just like everything is piling up here. You don't know it because it's impossible for you to like have a conscious recollection. You're not a database, you're not the bookstore of Alexandria, but it's like in your head, and it's gonna pop out, and it's gonna pop out in your style and in your unconscious choices of like surrounding yourself with different objects. And I think that's beautiful. That's beautiful. And always when I see people like this, I'm like, you stumble upon pretty niche things, didn't you? Yeah. So I think and love subcultures and cults and like John Waters movies. I recommend that to every single person that stumbles upon this. Just watch John Waters movies. Just get inspired and divine and let it have you. Let it take you. Okay? Find your noisy fucking music. Find your noisy fucking music and let it be a home to you. Let it fucking be a home to you. Let it be your solace. Don't let like, I don't know, like messing with people, being a villain, being a toxic person, binge drinking, binge eating, any sort of addiction be that home to you. Be the place you're like putting all your fears and all your like resentments in, you know? Let it be music. Let it be a weird ass subculture that you never tell anybody about, you know? Let it be that. Let yourself be consumed in like learning the most insane things about something. Let knowledge fucking be your obsession and like binge knowledge, you know? Binge fucking knowledge, binge research, you know? I think that's a valuable fucking source, a valuable advice for every young or old or whatever person. Just let that be it. Just don't be embarrassed if you have interest in something. Just do it unapologetically. Be weird and do your things weird. And I know it's hard because I've been judged a lot of times, and I still am sometimes because, oh, you're a little weird. And now I'm normal, very normal. Have a normal like attire, a normal outfit, a normal like, you know, as opposed to how I was like, I don't know, 10 years ago when I had like green fucking hair and like, I don't know, I was all over the place, puking my way into some random ass fucking basement. You feel me? But I still get judged. I still get, oh, you're so different. Oh, you're like not like other girls. No, I'm fucking worse. But don't fucking listen to that. Just pursue what you're fucking pursuing. Go your way. Of course, conform a little bit to what's around you. I know this sounds bad, but you need a little bit to conform. You cannot like completely be like non-conformistic and be like, fuck yeah, I tried that way. And it definitely can be a path you can take, but it's just gonna be super hard for you, baby girl. It's just gonna be super hard for you, and it's gonna make your life a living hell, and you're gonna be like all the time revolting to all the people around you. It's just not good for your soul. You can pursue and be yourself in your own space and where you're comfortable with, and with the people that are comfortable and love you and cherish that part of you, you know? But it's just like you have to conform a little bit. It's super controversial, but it's just making your life easier. Like, if I conform a little bit at work, maybe not dress exactly how crazy I want to do. It's just like, it makes my day more easier. I don't have to explain to people shit. I don't have to listen to their crazy opinions. I still am myself, and I'm not denying who I am. I still do that, but I'm not doing it as extreme as I did in my teens. And it just helps me creating this balanced persona that's good for me, you know? I can like, people are not intimidated. I have more friends from more groups. People consider me like, yeah, she's weird, but you know, it's like not too weird. And maybe that can help you, because you still find a solace in your weird subculture, but it's like you engage with it super hard in your time, not completely publicly. Like, it's publicly, but it's not like not public. It's public, but it's not like it's in your face, you know? You're gonna see it. Because this is how I used to be, like super teenage rage, you know? Like, you're gonna fucking see it. I'm gonna fucking take space. Nobody's fucking, like, you know, looking at me or like acknowledging me because it stems from a lot of like ignorance from parents. But it's like now I'm here and my hair is green and you're gonna fucking see me and you're gonna fucking acknowledge my presence. But and I get that, baby girl, and I get that, and I still have moments like this too, but it's like it's not gonna change anything. Just do that for yourself, but it's like not do it because you're trying to like draw that attention you didn't get. I get it, it's heartbreaking to just like accept that you didn't get the attention, and don't try to like, I don't know, like ask it from like random ass people, like from your manager at work. That's not gonna give you the good attention. You know, you're trying to get the good attention, not the bad attention, because you're not like an advertising company, you know, bad publicity, still publicity. No, you're not trying to get that. You're trying to get good attention, people who support you, who are like, oh, you're expressive, how you do that, who admire you, you know, trying to find your crowd, you know. Yeah, so that's my controversial take of the day. Now I'm just gonna like maybe try and do like crepes or something for the day, and just like shoot again my way around the day as I see it, and post maybe some like intercalated clips on top of this to, you know, of my medium, of like my surroundings, to show future me how I used to be in this period. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I forgot in the last video to do this very nostalgic thing. So tell me in the comments, what is your opinion about subcultures, and tell me your favorite movie. I want to see you guys' favorite movies, and also don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. Nobody's gonna fucking like, subscribe, and share this video. Probably nobody's gonna even reach this point, but I still appreciate anybody who watched even like a minute of this, or like I appreciate myself for like being consistent. The second video, I didn't even expect it's gonna be a second video, so kudos to me.